And let me ask you about another item in the news this week, which was that Volkswagen, the CEO of Volkswagen's U.S. operations, left. This was unexpected. He stepped down. This is a big deal, is it not, given what the company's going through?
You know, it is a big deal. It kind of remains to be seen how much of a big deal it's going to be. In particular, the U.S. dealers are really nervous right now. A VW executive spoke at the Detroit Auto Show, and he said that VW should maybe even consider getting out of the mass market in the U.S. altogether and just kind of focusing on the higher end cars. That would be really bad for the hundreds of VW dealers.
Yeah, and he was really, they were really big fans of him, so that's a big issue. Sean, I mean, this story, this drama just continues. We actually have a story in our latest issue called Volkswagen, which I think is an amazing title by our colleagues, really Roger Parloff and Jeff Smith. But one of the things, there's just incredible color and detail on the culture of this company and how for decades it just was a really terrible place to work, a culture of micromanagement and fear, run like an empire, no tolerance for failure. So, I mean, that is just a statement.
It goes to show how people who are obsessed with numbers above and success at all costs without any tolerance for someone coming forward and saying, I screwed up, I learned from it, I'm not going to do it again, and get the news out, fix the problem, and move on. You have to be tolerant of that, of mistakes, because it happens all the time. And here's an example of where a rotten culture has essentially destroyed the fortunes of a company that's been a fixture in the U.S. since the 1950s with revolutionary cars that were some of the first inexpensive compact cars in America, has a great tradition, fantastic brand name. And because of this cultural flaw, that brand has been tarnished to the point where, as Ann said, they may not have a future in the U.S. and they missed out on the entire renaissance of the car industry in the U.S.
Right. And can they ever come back globally? Do you think this company is ever going to be what it once was?
I mean, I think with some real introspection, maybe there's a chance, but I think there's a real doubt that VW brand name that used to mean clean, the adorable Beetles, it used to mean so much more than it does right now.